cool. Thanks, Dan. Yes, I'm Allan McGregor, the Chief Executive of Binn Group. We are a waste management company based in Perth and Fife on the east coast of Scotland. We run about 60 vehicles from RCVs to skip lorries to hook motors to Arctic units. We have got on site, we have anaerobic digestion, in-vessel composting, windrow composting. We have a timber processing platform. We have a fairly large-scale recycling facility for all waste, and we operate a scrap business in Perth as well. Started the business about 30 years ago in waste, which started off with a landfill site. We then developed into collection of waste, and then obviously got into the recycling side. So probably we have pushed on with the recycling more than anything over the last year. Landfill site's now finished. That was shut early before it was completed to go down the route of recycling more material. We have got 160 employees in the business. It's sort of a 25 million turnover group now. We have been looking at, I've been very, very into the green side of things for a long time. Came, obviously, kind of grew from the recycling of waste. We now look to do as much green. We have wind turbines driving all the electrical equipment on site. We obviously have electricity out of gas engines as well. With some solar going in, we have got battery storage going in so that we can run off between the two of them the full time without any imported electricity coming in at all. We made a decision about 3 or 4 years ago to turn company vehicles electric. Obviously, with COVID and things come in, that slowed down a wee bit. But at the moment, we're at 3 electric vehicles, cars in the fleet. We have got 2 hybrid vehicles going just because of the logistic of area that had to be covered for going fully electric. We have got in the pipeline 6 electric vans coming in, but being quite honest with you, they were meant to be here a wee while ago, but there is no sign of them at all with the backlog of waiting on these chips and things coming. So there's a bit of backlog. We have looked very much at all sorts of vehicles. We've looked at compressed gas, which we actually have one on order. But again, that was meant to be through sort of July time. It's not even off the production line yet. We have looking very seriously at the hydrogen trucks. Quite down, we've got assessments getting done on our routing and everything to see how we could get them to work. The big problem I see with any of that sort of thing is the infrastructure is not right. We can charge it at our sites, no problem at all. Sometimes out and about or doing longer distance harder. The same with the hydrogen, I think potentially is a great scope, or with the electricity is a great scope. Fast charging is going to be very important going forward with the RCVs and things, if that's the route we go down. I don't think there's really much else to say. We, as far as the carbon side goes, we have probably reduced somewhere around about 30% over the last 45 years. We could probably, if we were to take the route like some people, the amount of trees we plant on our farmlands, we could probably just about have ourselves carbon neutral, but I don't allow that to be taken into the waste business because that is a part of a farming project. So not really much else to say, guys. Thanks for that.
Yeah, thanks for that, Allan. sorry, it's just going to dig in a little bit. Well, we've got a couple more minutes of your intro here. So you mentioned it sounds like you do a lot of energy generation on site already.
We do a bit, yes. We do.
So how did that happen? I mean, was that a conscious decision or just a byproduct? Nice choice of words. A byproduct of the business you operate.
Well, it was a byproduct on the AD plant to start with, which was quite important. But really, where it started, Dan, was the energy getting drawn out the gas landfill engines that still run. So there's 3 meg electricity engines on the landfill site, and there is a 7.8 meg of wind turbines there just now. That's what we have, and I also have probably about 2.5 meg of biomass working as well in different facilities, you know, from heating workshops to heating the hotel, to one heating houses and drying the wood chips for the other one. And I have one in a drying operation working in the waste business as well.
Got it. So just quickly before we move on to Daryl. So I guess, yeah, how do you want to be involved in decarbonisation? I mean, you know, this event is all about sort of trying to identify local solutions. What role can you see the Binn Group playing in solving some of these challenges? You know, aside from, you know, decarbonising your own fleet, you know, how do you want to get involved? Is this the type of thing it sounds like you're already investing in? Are you kind of just a customer at the end of the day, or are you happy to get involved in sort of these more pilots, demos, research projects? And make your resources available?
And we've done lots of that sort of thing. I think, you know, when you come to decarbonisation, I think the amount of material that we don't put into landfill sites already has its own hold on that. But we've also, you know, when we're talking about wind and solar farm coming on into battery storage, and we have a lot of other projects that we're looking at, probably rather not going into just now, but we've been at this for quite a long time, guys. I've got a guy, John Ferguson, works along and advises me on a lot of this stuff. And we've done quite a lot of new things. Some things have been a complete and utter disaster. Some things have worked extremely well. But yes, the decarbonisation, we try and do bits in different sorts of ways, which I didn't think was relevant here, but we try and stay local with purchases and buying stuff as much as possible, keeping the local economy and the circular economy as well to try and keep the carbonisation down. And obviously the fuel we burn, the routing we take on the vehicles, we try to minimise on that and just do it that way. It's a team effort going on with one target to try and get the business as green as absolutely possible.
That's fantastic. No, I think it's a great takeaway message. It is sort of a collective effort. You're not really waiting on someone else to do it for you. So that's great.
No, do what you can when you can. It's every little bit I think makes a difference. And you know, I think putting a bit of common sense into the job is probably more important than a whole lot of the other things that are going on. You know, if you have vehicles doing dead miles, the easiest way of making more money and saving money and decarbonisation is to sort that out.